Sports Radio 95.7.
Well, as we've been saying, Cahill was on his game today. He was looking for a 1-2-3 first inning, and he was facing Pablo Sandoval. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and down he goes. So Sandoval down on strikes on an off-speed pitch, and Cahill works a 1-2-3 top of the first with 2 strikeouts, with the A's coming up in the bottom half. In the second, there was an interesting play. Aubrey Huff at a pop-up, and Powell went to his left in foul territory. Rosales came down from third. It looked like it was Adams' ball, and he couldn't play it. It was ruled a no play, and then Aubrey Huff, getting a second chance, hit a ground ball, base hit to center field, and then apparently he was looking to do some running. So now Huff takes his lead. Now the stretch. Here's a throw to first, and they got him picked off. Aubrey Huff was leaning. He couldn't get back. 1-3 on the pickoff. The tag applied by Connor Jackson. That was the second out of the inning, but then Nate Schierholtz walked, so the Giants had a runner on base with 2 out for Aaron Rowand. Now the pitch is a ground ball by a diving Rosales, a base hit down the left field line. Schierholtz around second, going to third. Sweeney plays it back around third. Schierholtz, and there's no throw to the plate. He scores on a double down the left field line by Aaron Rowand, and the Giants take the early lead. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Now the Giants had a great chance to increase their lead in the third inning. They had back-to-back singles with 2 out by Burris and Sandoval. That brought Huff to the plate again.
Left-hand batter stands in. He swings and rolls over on a changeup. To his left, diving for his Weeks. Glove sets his feet, sends it to Jackson, and the inning is over. Jemiah Weeks showing some range to his left. He left his feet and got it in the mitt. And the inning is over. The Giants threaten but do not score. They leave 2. And we go to the bottom of the third. 1-0 San Francisco.
Great diving catch, saved a run there. So it was still 1-0 A's. And then Cahill was looking to strike out the side in the fourth inning.
3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Down goes Rowan on strike. So 1-2-3 inning for Cahill as he K's the Giants in order. Ross, Schierholtz, and Rowan. On to the bottom of the fourth inning, 1-0 San Francisco.
As we went to the fifth inning, still 1-0 San Francisco, and Cahill looking for another 1-2-3 frame. 74 pitches for Cahill. He's down 1-0. The only run coming in the second. A walk to Schierholtz and a double down the left field line by Rowan. And the pitch, a broken back ground ball right side. Backhand by Weeks. Cross the body throw. Another excellent play by Jemiah Weeks. And a broken bat, taking him far to his right toward the bag at second in one motion, firing across the body. And 4-3, and Torres is retired. And Cahill has a 1-2-3 fifth. And halfway through our ballgame today, after 4.5, the Giants lead the A's 1-0. It's been a long time since the A's have had a young player come up and make the kind of impact that Weeks has made in his first 2 weeks in the big leagues. Earlier in the game, he had led off the bottom of the first by singling and stealing second, and that was still the A's only hit until Jemiah Weeks came back to the plate with 1 out in the sixth. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kane, both feet on the rubber, now ready. Whiteside sets up outside. The pitch is swung on, driven to left center field. Going back is Ross, still going in. He can't get it. It's by him and going to the wall. Weeks around first, streaking to second, turning at second. Gonna have to hold there after a wide turn, and back he goes to the bag at second with a 2-base hit. Man, he wanted to get 3 out of it, he just couldn't. And as he was racing from first to second, a la Willie Mays, he lost his helmet. And then Pennington bounced to second. Weeks went to third, so Jemiah was 90 feet away carrying the potential tying run. Giants a run on 4 hits and error. The A's no runs on 2 hits and no errors. Weeks over third, bottom of the 6th, 2 out. And Kane the windup. Whiteside sets up outside. The pitch is swung on, bounce to the hole, into right for a base hit and a tie ball game. Coco Crisp clapping his hands, turning at first with a single. Weeks scores from third, and the A's have tied it up in the bottom of the 6th. It's a 1-1 ball game. And then the Giants had a chance to reclaim the lead in the 7th. Little infield single by Cody Ross leading off. He went to second on a chopper out in front of the plate. He stayed at second when Rowan bounced to third. Still, the Giants had the go-ahead run in scoring position with 2 out for Brandon Crawford.
1-1 pitch, swung on line to third and caught by Rosales. Perfectly placed. He made the catch just above the dirt. as Crawford tried to go the other way. The inning is over. A leadoff single and nothing more for the Giants. And on to the bottom of the 7th. A's 1, San Francisco 1.
Matt Cain, the Giants starter, would leave after 7 with the ball game tied up at 1-1, but the A's almost took the lead as Sweeney gave Cain a scare.
Here comes the 3-2. Swung on, pull down the right field line toward the foul pole. This one is foul, just foul. Ryan Sweeney making a bid for his first home run of 2011. A laser down the right side. It didn't quite get the paint on the foul pole. It just missed by a couple of feet.
And then Sweeney would bounce out to Jesus, struck out. That was it for Cain. He went 7. He allowed 3 hits and a run with no walks and 3 strikeouts. And with the ball game still knotted up, it was Cahill working in the 8th inning. The A's had Joey Devine and Fuentes warming up behind him. And as eventually Cahill would reach a career high for pitches thrown into ball game with 2 out, Emmanuel Burris came awfully close to putting the Giants back in front. Now Burris back to the plate, taps the plate with his bat. Here's the wind. The 3-2 to Burris is swung on a fly ball right field. To Jesus back to the track. He's got room in front of the out-of-town scoreboard, and he makes the catch, and Burris gives it a ride. He takes to Jesus right to the scoreboard in right field as the Giants go down 1-2-3. To the bottom of the 8th, and it's still a 1-1 tie. In the bottom of the 8th, Jeremy Affel pitching for the Giants with 1 out. Landon Powell would hit one over the scoreboard and left. Now the pitch to Landon is swung on a high, deep drive to left. Ross is going back at the track. He's going to watch. Gone! Landon Powell has given the A's the lead. Into the seats above the out-of-town scoreboard and left. In the bottom of the 8th, A's 2, Giants 1. May I dare say on a Sunday afternoon, with apologies to Bill King, that Landon Powell is the man in capital letters. Anyway, the A's still needed 3 outs to get the game to the house. Actually, they had a shot to increase their lead in the 8th. They got a single by Weeks with 1 out, and then Pennington sizzled a shot right to Sandoval for an inning-ending 5-3 double play. So with Andrew Bailey working the previous 2 games, the plan for the A's today was that if they had the lead in the 9th to go to Brian Fuentes. He got 2 quick outs, and then he went to work on Cody Ross. Now Fuentes up on top of the hill. A's 2, Giants 1, 2 out, nobody on, top of the 9th. Fuentes checks to get his sign, hands together at the belt. And the 1-2 pitch on the way is taken on the inside corner. Fastball, ring him up, strike 3 called. And Ross is incensed, nose to nose with the plate umpire Scott Berry. Brian Fuentes, a 1-2-3 9th inning for the save. The A's have swept the Giants, and they've won 5 games in a row. The A's fans, who are as low as you could be as a fan base a week ago, now have seen their club rise up here on this homestand. After taking 2 out of 3 from Kansas City, the A's sweep the Giants in this 3-game set. Their longest winning streak of 2011. Trevor Cahill, a sensational performance. Landon Powell, the game-winning home run in the bottom of the 8th, as the A's have beaten the Giants by the final of 2-1. And Vince Cotroneo will be talking with the hero of the ballgame today, Landon Powell, when the A's postgame continues.